Hey you guys, what's going on? Happy New Year. Yeah, I was supposed to do this, I don't know, like a week or so ago, maybe 2 weeks, and I started my channel, and then I didn't like how I did it, how I started it off, so I erased the 2 videos that I had on there. So this is a completely different video, and so I'm still kind of working on my channel, but it looks a lot better. So you guys will see it once I upload this video. I'm probably going to upload 2 more videos. I'm going to push for 2. I know I'm definitely going to do at least 2 today. I'll push for 3. But yeah, same concept, and you know, it's just us. It's all about lesbian. This is Lesbian Connection all day, every day. And I mean, that's not all I'm going to talk about, but the gist of it, yes. But anyway, so let's get into it. So I texted my girl today, and I asked her to give me a topic to talk about. And she comes up with when to leave a relationship. On a Tuesday, this is what she tells me to talk about. This is some Friday, that's a Friday topic, not a Tuesday topic. But, oh my gosh, when to leave the relationship. Okay, first of all, I feel as though you should, well, I know it depends on the person, the length of the relationship, how much you guys, have together as far as like investments and everything else. But at the end of the day, sometimes some of that stuff is going to have to be looked over. And it might sound wrong. You're probably like, what the hell is she talking about? Looked over? I done been with this bitch for 10 years. Okay, listen. I understand the whole aspect of longevity within a relationship. I completely understand that because I want it myself. You know, a real relationship, you want it forever if that is the person you're supposed to be with. But in all reality, some people say they're in that space and they might be caught up in the moment and the whole aspect of being in a relationship, and now they're getting treated the way they always wanted to be treated or whatever. So they're in a relationship and then they kind of go this way, and you're still on that track of where you want to be in a relationship. You still want to be in a serious relationship, where they're leaning more towards the opposite direction. Now you're confused because you don't know what the hell is going on, because you thought this person wanted the same things that you wanted. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't work out that way all the time. So when to leave a relationship? Wow. For me, and for the last couple of weeks or so, some things have been going on, and not with our relationship, because we're fine. not with my relationship. Our relationship is good. We're great. But I have other friends on my other Facebook page, and I just see so much that they put up there. It's just ridiculous. But when to leave a relationship. One thing that would really honestly make me leave a relationship would be cheating. I'm not one for cheating. I'm not saying I haven't done it in the past. It's a long time ago. However, I don't do it now. I don't want to do it. It's hurtful, disrespectful as hell when you can just, and that shit takes too much damn time. Do you know how much time you need to cheat and all that damn lying that you have to do, when all you have to do is just say, you know, I don't want to be with you. This isn't working for me. However you want to word it, bitch, get out my face. However you want to do it, it is so much easier just to let the other person go. So cheating definitely is one for me. Oh God. When you guys constantly keep going through the same thing over and over and over and over again, and there's no resolution as of yet, and I'm talking about arguing constantly about nothing, picking, calling each other names, verbal abuse when it turns into physical abuse, disrespect out in public. There's some things that you guys as women, or we as women everyone needs to have standards. Point blank, period. When those things right there, verbal abuse, emotional abuse, physical abuse, in a relationship starts to occur, it's time to peel out. Because someone clearly has an issue. Whatever issue it is, someone has an issue. And it needs to be taken care of. Now, you can try to stay with that person if you like and see what happens, and, try to, I don't know, if it has to go to that point or that level where that person needs to get help, and you stay with that person, okay. You get A for trying. You know what I'm saying? Take one for the team, whatever. But when it just constantly goes on and that person doesn't want to get help, they're not trying, and it's a constant thing. When you argue 5 days out of the 7 days of the week about the same thing over and over again, 1, that thing has yet to be resolved. 2, because it hasn't been resolved, you're still going to continue to do the same thing, which is argue about the same thing. And then the name calling and bashing and all that stuff is just going to come out. And then what? So you good for 2 days, and then the 5 days you on fuck you bitch mode. You can't do that. I would definitely leave a relationship. Whether you guys live together, maybe you need to live apart. Like I said, different situations call for different measures, and it depends on the person. Me? You're not gonna treat me like crap, and then I'm just gonna sit up in your face, and then 2 days out of the 7 days of the week, we cool, and we get it in one day, and you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not that type of person. Oh God, there's just so much. Oh, here we go. This is one I just don't understand. I would like for someone to help me understand, because I'm not getting it at all. So anybody, when you live with a mate, you and your mate live together, there are things that you no longer do, that, like staying out all night long, coming back home early in the morning, climbing in the bed and shit. That's the stuff that you don't do. Now, my girl asked me one day, she asked me, what did she say? She asked me, why do I think relationships don't work? I can't pinpoint one thing, but I know, for one, sometimes people aren't really willing to compromise. And I don't think it's so much of a compromise, but I use, for example, you live apart. You live one place, your girl lives in another spot. You guys, you go to each other's houses, spend the night, whatever, but you still end up at home. Whether it's, you go over there for the weekend, or you go over there for a night, or you just go over there and chill out with her for the day. You still go home. Now, you go out, go to the club, you hang with your boys, or whatever, or your girl's out with her girlfriends, and y'all chilling. You know what I'm saying? She's in one place, you're in another place. Say you come home 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm not saying lies to her, but all I'm saying is she would never know if you brought your ass home at 7 a.m. unless someone either told her, you told her, or she was standing at your front door and she was waiting for your ass. Those are the only ways she's going to find out that you brought your ass home at 7 o'clock in the morning. So she may be pissed off if she found out. I'm pretty sure she would be. But I'm pretty sure she would be a hell of a lot more upset if you guys lived together and then you tried to pull that same 7 o'clock in the morning type deal. You feel me? That's just an example. Certain things have to stop. And that's not even a compromise. To me, that's just common sense. And there are women who have been together, they're still together, and one goes to work, and then from work she goes to a friend's house, and then from the friend's house they go to the club, and then the old girl comes home 4 o'clock in the morning. What type shit you want? What? I don't like that. That shit, it bothers me. That really bothers me, because I'm trying to figure out, why are y'all still together? Because the one, you know, the one that is home and the one that's sitting at home waiting, and you know what I'm saying? At what point do you just sit up and say, okay, look, wherever the hell you were, you need to go back there? Because there is no way in hell that my girl is going to come home at 4 or 5 o'clock in the a.m. after she's been delivering mail all day. I don't see her. I call, she don't answer the phone the whole entire time. Then you walk up in the house at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Oh, the business is about to go down. We're about to have it out. I'm going to be sitting right up in the bed, chilling, sitting up there waiting for your ass with fire and steam coming out my ass, because it's about to go down. This is an issue for me. So that one right there would be a definite, I got to go. Because, number one, you're not spending any time with me. And then when you do come home, since you've been out all damn night, you sleeping, and shit, where the hell have you been? That you can just chill and stay gone all night, and you leave whatever time in the morning, and you bring your ass home, and you just walk in like, I've been out, and like, that is just like very disrespectful. That's some real disrespectful shit right there. So, I mean, it would, like I said, it would have to be something major. It definitely would have to be something major. Cheating, abuse, because you can't knock me down but so much. I can knock myself down. I don't need anyone to help me just help knock me down. I don't need that. You can beat yourself up, your damn self. Yeah. And that whole aspect of respect in a relationship with the coming home like you're not in a relationship. I mean, if you're going to continue to do shit that you were doing when you were single or when you were living by yourself, just stay by yourself. It's simple. See, y'all, that wasn't even hard, was it? Stay by yourself. You want to do single shit? Stay single. That's what you do. Stay single if you want to do single shit. If you feel the need to put your hands on people, take your ass to the gym or a little rec center where they have a boxing ring and shit, and you can box all day long. You can box all day. Hit a bag. If you stressed out, take your ass somewhere and work out. It relieves stress. Trust me, it does. There's just other ways of doing things. You can't do the same thing repeatedly over and over and over again. Constant arguing, constant bickering, constant name calling each other, oh God, just sluts and hoes and bitches and this and that, and it's way too much. It's too much. It's draining. It's mentally draining. It is emotionally draining. And who has all that time on their hands to argue and bicker and fight and do all this outrageous shit that people do nowadays in relationships? I'm not saying that my relationship is perfect, but my relationship is where I want it to be for the amount of time that we've been together. Do we have arguments? Yes. Have we had disagreements? Yes. We have definitely had disagreements. That's normal. Those are normal things, to have disagreements. But when you're able to come to a point where you guys can both sit down, talk about what is going on, you can let that person know how you feel about something, and that person genuinely takes into consideration, okay, maybe that does make her feel this way. Then you can work through certain things. But don't expect your mate to deal with something just because you feel it's not a big deal. I hate an insensitive person. That's so insensitive to me. Because to me, it's just like you're saying, bitch, chuck that up, shut up. You know what I'm saying? We'll get over it. Go in there, do what the hell you do. And basically, your feelings don't matter. I did it. It's done. We can't go back. I can't change it. All we can do is go on from here. Shut up. I don't want to hear that shit. It's basically what you're telling me. That's going to piss me off, too. Just saying. Oh, excuse me from getting out of range, but my legs started itching, auntie. But yeah, so like you have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, relationships are hard, but they can be harder only because of what you do within the relationship. You make the relationship hard yourself. No one has to do it on the outside. You do it your damn self. That is your relationship. At the beginning of the day, the end of the day, the middle of the day, late at night, when your ass wake up in the morning, if God sees fit for you to wake up, that is your relationship. And it consists of two people, you and your mate. So you can very easily mess up your relationship. Like I said, relationships are hard, but you can make them harder by your actions. So watch what you do. Watch how you talk to your mate. Be sensitive to her feelings. Try to figure out what the hell the problem is, because 9 times out of 10, it's your ass. If she's sitting up there telling you shit that you're doing and you don't want to hear it because you just don't feel like hearing that shit, you know what I'm saying? Come on, y'all need to get that together. It just something needs to happen, because it's not fair to the other person. So, you know, take into consideration a lot of different things, but the whole aspect of leaving and when to leave, and when you're not happy, your happiness counts in your relationship. When you're not happy, it is time to go. When you keep trying, you can't try to force someone to make you happy. You can't do it. That's like you're forcing this person to make you happy. I'm not happy. You need to fix it. No. You can't force someone to make you happy. Either that person wants to make you happy or they don't. So when you're in a relationship and you're not happy and those things are happening in your relationship, it's time to sit back, and instead of doing all that crying, you need to put all that energy into figuring out how the hell, what I need to do to get myself out of this situation, and where I need to start to better myself so I can get up out of this situation right here. Because that crying shit is not going to help, especially if you have someone who is clearly ignoring your feelings, ignoring you as an individual, and ignoring you as their mate. Yeah, basically. So, that would pretty much sum that up for me. Anyway, the whole aspect of when to leave a relationship, you know. I think another thing about leaving a relationship. When you're in a long-term relationship, and I'm talking about years, and I'm not talking about 4 or 5. Well, it can be, depending on the person, whatever. And you guys live together, I personally do not recommend, if you break up, don't constantly sit there and try to live together, because that shit's not going to work that long. It's not. It's not going to work. Don't continue to have sex, because that brings conflict and feelings, and then shit gets all mixed up, and then all of a sudden y'all back together, and then the same damn problems you had prior to the sex, after you broke up, you still have the problems, and then you go through this whole circle over and over and over and over again. So that was just like on my brain. So yeah, that's not a good look. Hopefully I did that well. I hope I did. If anyone was kind of worried, you know, trying to figure out how to leave a relationship that they might have been in too long, or, I mean, I understand you have to think about what came with the relationship, what you guys gotten together, what you built in the relationship, but when it's over, it's over. You can't force a square peg into a round hole. It does not fit. It doesn't fit. So sometimes you have to sit and you have to think and you have to be adult about the situation and just let things go. As hard as it may be, it's harder to sit there and try to make something work, and you clearly have been unsuccessful with that situation in the past. Why continue to put yourself through the stress, to put the other person through the stress? And it's clearly not working. When you can both sit down and figure out what to do with whatever property you own together, or, I mean, it's going to take some time. This shit is not going to happen in 2 days to 10 minutes. But you have to start somewhere. So try to find a median and work together, because all that conflict and static, this is all you guys are doing is just bumping heads, when in all actuality, y'all need to do just like this and just keep it pushing. It sounds simple. It's hard to do, but it has to be done, or you're gonna be I'd rather be single and then eventually find someone that I'm compatible with, and someone that is going to treat me the way that I want to be treated, versus trying to force a relationship that clearly does not work. And I think people get so caught up in the years that they were together, and how much stuff they had and how much fun they have when they're with their friends. And okay, fine, you can have all the fun you want and all the good times you want with your friends when you guys are together. But when you get back home, there's nothing there, because in all actuality, the friends and the trips and the whatever else it is that you guys do with your friends, that right there, that's a distraction from what's really going on. So then when you get home, it's back to the norm. You feel me? So don't let other things be a distraction for what is clearly your reality at home. You have to figure out how to separate the two and deal with the situation at hand. So hopefully I summed this up for you guys enough. Good. That's just my opinion. Please don't go home and break up with your chick, because you know what I'm saying, you might be going through some of the things that I've just explained. Don't go home like, oh, Guyanese Diva, she said don't do that. Don't you do that, because I don't want no nasty comments on my page. I mean, on my little channel, and then, you know what I'm saying, y'all airing me out because you done went and broke up with your chick because she did something one time. I didn't say that. I'm just saying these are my views, my opinions on things. You guys use them at your own risk. But, yeah. So, like I said, I hope, you know what I'm saying, you guys continue to watch and like, subscribe, and comment to my page. Leave questions. And my channel is now up and running. It looks a lot better. So, yeah, I actually have another video coming after this. And I think I'm probably only going to have enough time to do one more, because my girl gets off at 4:30 hopefully, and I have tilapia to cook. So, I'll see you guys later. Another video coming up right after this. So you guys stay tuned. Like I said, comment, subscribe, like my video while you're watching. You can like it. It's down there somewhere. And leave questions and comments, and anything you guys want to talk about. If there's something that you guys want me to talk about, if you're having an issue at home and you want some advice about something, or if you just want to talk about some shit or want to hear me go ranting about some stuff, which I love to do, feel free to do that. I will see you guys later. Stay tuned for another episode, or video, I should say. This is not a television show. Another video from me, Guyanese Diva, GT, Lesbian Connection. Later, you guys.